Good morning to all of those tuning in. This is the Rebel Lemon, and today we're back to playing Tokyo Dog. Last time, we discovered more about the mask, and its really dark history, and we also bribed away to get information about the cult that was behind the mask as well. So, with that being said, let's get on with it. So, the last thing we had to do, where we left off, was check out the laptop to look at the information. Also, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, but is it just me, or is it weird that the TV is fuzzy? Anyways. Something doesn't smell right. There's a raid on the compound, and all that's left is this lone debriefing. It doesn't add up. Not to mention, so much of what is here is redacted. Officers arriving at the scene found 12 people dead on arrival, including Tomimasa and Mai's parents. Where are the details about how they died? Not to mention, the report itself was filed almost a week after the raid, so why aren't there any autopsy reports? Says here, 2 children and 1 adult are believed missing. That must be Mai, Takanashi, and the grandmother. Guess that means Takanashi was telling the truth after all. So many people have been hiding information from me. It's almost a relief. Still, for such a short report, it raises a whole lot of questions. The list of the dead, the causes of death, if there were any other survivors, what else they found, it's all lost. Even the location of the compound has been classified. All I know is that the mask was found in the middle of a pile of dead bodies. What the hell happened here? Why was it covered up? Okay, let's see. So, March 4th, 96, approximately, what's that, 5:50 in the morning? If it's using 4 numbers, then yeah, probably. Reporting officers redacted, the agency or bureau is redacted, the address is redacted, task was leading the compound belonging to the cult that we know of, the locations redacted, missing details redacted, mission details redacted, arrived to discover 12 bodies, DOA, dead on arrival, new compound including cult leader, other bodies included 6 females and 3 other males. Varying ages along with 2 children, cause of death, redacted. 2 other children and 1 adult considered missing, maybe dead, other survivors, redacted. Personal effects collected at scene of the crime, including mask and several other ritual objects. Wait, if they had the mask, how did they get it back? Raid considered a success, cult known as Kemenkai. Activities have ceased, surviving members have been rescued. So there are surviving members, we just don't know who they are and how many. Interesting. The report is unclear, but it's obvious something terrible happened at the Kemenkai compound. No doubt the mask had a part to play in those 12 people's deaths, and one way or another, it found its way to Lena afterwards. And from Lena, the old lady got it. But how? She said she was searching for the door, which means her connection to it is no mere coincidence either. The collector said the path in the dark would never reveal itself unless I understood her past. The portal is a dead end for now, but he gave me another lead, a talented agency called Omega in Kabuki Joe. It's not a whole lot to go on, but maybe I'll find the connection I need to connect the dots. For now, all I can do is go to Kabuki Joe and ask around. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'm gonna touch the pills. There's just something seems wrong with them. I don't know what. I don't know. I just don't trust them, you know? The collector mentioned a talent agency of Omega here, ties to Reno. Unless there's a big sign advertising it, which I highly doubt, I need to ask around to find out. Yeah, so there's that? Huh. Based on the dragon motifs and the general vibe around the building, I guess this place is no normal bar. Who knows how many other places around here the Yakuza dip their fingers into? I mean, maybe the strip club? Three faces in uniform that I don't recognize, though I doubt they'll have a hard time recognizing me. The way they're huddled around, it hardly looks like they're doing much police work. More than a few violations probably pass under their noses, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone slips them a bit of cash on the side to ignore them. Cops like that probably won't give me any trouble, and they definitely aren't going to blab to their superiors about seeing me Kabukicho. Hey, hold on. Don't I know you? No. Who? Me? Yeah, you. Unless you're hiding someone behind your back. Aren't you the detective whose face was all over town a few weeks back? Yeah, that's it. How didn't I recognize you before? Hey guys, didn't someone from HQ come by and ask us about her earlier? Maybe we should call it in. Hold up, what? Hold on, Denjiro. You really think that's a good idea? Huh? What are you talking about? I'm not risking my job over some nobody detective. Yeah, well, call in the HQ and you might be risking more than your job if you know what I mean. Ryu's right. Why should we stick our necks out when she hasn't even done anything wrong? Being on leave doesn't mean she can't walk around, does it? I'm with Ryu. I doubt I need to remind you boys what happened when you ruffled the wrong feathers at HQ. You guys can't be serious. Look, I'm not saying we arrest her, only you're going to piss off the wrong people, Denjiro. I don't know how much more obvious I need to be for you to get it. No one, not even the detective here, is worth bringing down her wrath. Wait, what? Especially right now, things aren't exactly on the stable ground here, since the Mifune family shakeup. Don't need a repeat of Officer Ono. What the fuck happened? Pegged for promotion one day, and then some anonymous tip comes in from HQ that Ono's been selling a little dope on the side, even got a gun to tie him to the crime scene. Yeah, a gun that's mysteriously gone missing from evidence. You think that story's true? Does it really matter if it is or not? The point is, he asked too many questions around here, and now he's in jail. Huh. Some police we are. Held hostage by some woman. Screw it. Maybe you guys are right. Suppose if that guy from HQ asks again, we can say we didn't see any detective today. That's right, we didn't see you. And you definitely didn't talk to us, got it? Yeah, I got it. Being on the streets around here isn't exactly an easy position to be in, huh? You mean at the bottom? Yeah, doesn't give us a whole lot of options. Feels like I'm stuck between HQ and all the other shit going around here. I'm not sure which is worst, honestly. You read the papers, don't you, detective? You heard about the Mifune family, right? Yeah, I'm sure she has. And that's all you need to say on the subject. You never know who's working for who around here, so put a lid on it. Listen, detective, whatever you think we are, or what you think goes around here, it isn't so simple as good cops and bad cops, remember that. Kabukicho might not be perfect, but we do our best to keep the peace, right? Right. Like Ryan said, we're trying our best, so don't cause any trouble for us, and we'll return the favor by not letting HQ know about this. There's plenty scarier than HQ out there. Yeah, that's for sure. Why don't you move along, detective? I think I'll do just that. Good luck, officers. Seems like the club is pretty popular, and it already has a lot of customers. Maybe talking to some of the regulars will give me a good idea on where to start looking for Omega. And the street's closed. Interesting. I guess we're going clubbing. Interesting. I thought, oh shit, we're just a silhouette. Holy shit, that's dope. Can I ask you something? Whoa. I wasn't doing anything. You're a cop, right? Nope, you got me wrong. I'm looking for a talented agency by the name of Omega. Why'd you think I was a cop? Phew, only cops ask that many questions right off the bat. Well, that in your costume had me fooled. You ought to be careful walking around like that. Oh, I got it. You're some kind of performer, right? What are you doing looking for Omega? Omega's a wash. You won't get any work from them. Worry not, sweetheart. It just so happens I work for one of the best agencies in town. We handle all types of models, performers, actors, you name it. Is it in the porn industry? Even a mature woman such as yourself would have no problem finding work through us. That is, if you're fine with staying in costume. My lucky day. That's the spirit. Have a drink with me, baby. I'll get you signed up. I'm sure I can find you work in no time. Well, like I said, I'm looking for Omega. A friend of mine recommended them, so it'd be rude not to talk to them at least, right? If you ask me, your friends got no taste. You shouldn't waste your time with those losers. No one's even seen the guys around for months. Word's on the street that they ran up a bit of doubt with the wrong people, if you know what I mean. Anyways, you didn't hear that from me. You know where I am, if you want a real chance, baby. Yeah, no. Can I ask you something? Yeah, sure. You don't need my permission. I mean, you could say no and I'd move on. You heard of an agency around here called Omega? Omega? No, it doesn't ring a bell. Why? What's it to you? I'm looking for a missing girl. Missing, huh? Was she foreign, working for a nightclub? Maybe working for some of the other types of clubs? I don't remember asking your opinion on the girl, only if you knew the agency. Either way, answer's the same. I don't know no Omega, and you probably won't find her, even if I did. Girls go missing all the time around here, if you catch my drift. Jesus Christ, it's fucked. Care to be more specific? No, I don't. Don't think you delicate types could handle it. Is that because I'm a woman? Fuck you. Let's just say not everyone is as nice to the ladies in those places as I am, and leave it as that. Stir the pot with questions like that, and you're bound to end up in trouble. So if you want help, go ask someone else. Oh shit, I can talk to him again. I'm not gonna lie, this club's super cool. Hello. Can you spare a minute? X. His name's X? Whoa, how long have you been standing there? Me? I just got here. Why so jumpy? Sorry. There was a big scary guy with a scar here a little before you. He acted friendly enough, but he made me feel uneasy. Kept asking me what I was doing here, and if I wanted to go somewhere and have a drink with his friends. Honestly, I've been waiting for a good moment to duck out. I think you made the right decision by staying put. If you ask me, have you ever heard of the talent agency around here called Omega by chance? Omega? No, never heard of it. I'm actually not ever in this part of town. A friend of a friend invited me out here for a few drinks, but she hasn't shown her face yet. It's starting to stink of some sort of weird setup. Anyway, I still have some pride, so I'm not going to tuck my tail and run just yet. Good luck finding that agency or whatever you're looking for. And if you see that guy I mentioned earlier, watch your back. You know what? I like him. He was super nice. Damn. Hey, good looking. Evening. You know anything about a talent agency called Omega? I heard they were based here. Oh, you know what? It's a suit. I'm a sucker for suits. Are you insane? It's not like I'm asking you to take me there personally. What's the issue? You do know where you are, don't you? Omega ran up against some people, the same people who own this club, and they lost. The Mifune takeover already racked up quite the body count, and I don't plan on being added to it. I'm not sure who you're working for, but you come at a bit of a sensitive time. If I were you, I'd turn around and walk out that door. Hell, she probably killed him too. Killed who? Him, you know. Higashi, the owner of Omega. Fuck it. What the fuck did I walk into? Everyone knew he owned the Mifune family a small fortune. The word on the street is there's been a little spring cleaning of any disloyal retainers. Do I need to spell it out for you? Good, I've already said too much, and you should stop asking around too. You never know who's listening. Well, I'm gonna get murdered. Hey, do you know this area? What? Yeah, it's the suit. He looks really fucking good too. Hi, I had a question about... What? Speak up. I can't hear you. The speaker's right there. You're gonna have to talk louder. I'm looking for an agency. You're looking for a vacancy? In what? No, and... You're what? I'm looking for an... What's with the music stopping? I'm looking for information about Omega Talent Agency. Do you know anything? Whoa. You really shouldn't shout things like that around here. Excuse me, miss. Oh shit, this guy. We were hoping you might join us next door. Consider an invitation from an admirer. Besides, it's a much nicer venue than this dump. Yeah, in fact, we'd be happy to escort you. I'm gonna die. Who do you think? We're just businessmen doing our business. Well, refusing's gonna be a bad idea. Good answer. Follow us. Plus, I'll probably need to go with them anyways to get information. Oh. Holy shit. Okay, this one's the tattoos. I'm a sucker for two things. A well-fitted suit, especially on a woman, and tattoos. Especially the more larger and intricate ones. There's a bunch of tattoos I don't like, and that definitely a turn off. Neck tattoos are fine, don't get me wrong. Face tattoos, a bit much. At least for me personally. Welcome, come in. Let me introduce myself. I'm Kasumi Mifune. Oh shit. I appreciate you coming by to talk. Your thugs didn't give me much of an option. The hell do you think you are, calling me a thug? Okay, that's actually kind of funny. We're businessmen, you got that? Oh, I've got it all right. But you don't think that dressing in a suit makes you any less of a thug? Say another word, you cop bitch. Enough, you say another word, and I'll make you wish you hadn't. Now get out, both of you. You know, I liked him up until he called me a bitch. Yes, boss. My apologies. The quality of help you can find these days isn't quite up to the standard that it was in my father's time. Wild dogs can be difficult to train, but they'll come around, even if I have to beat it into them. Jesus Christ. Sit down, relax. Can I get you a drink? Should I? Okay, see, the thing is, if I have a drink, it's not going to be very professional, and it might dull my senses in a way. But if I say no thanks, I don't know if that would put me on edge too much. Or like at least make me come across more like confrontational. Fuck it, I'll do it the way I do it. I'll say no thanks. Yeah, professionalism. I see. Then excuse me while I pour one for myself. Why don't we skip the small talk and you tell me why I'm here? I'm getting to that. Seems like you're a woman who doesn't like to waste time. Good. As luck would have it, neither am I. Let's get right to it. A short while ago, a couple of men downstairs ran up to tell you, a cop, walked past my bar and into one of my nightclubs. Then I hear you sniffing around asking about one of my investments. Investments? You mean Omega? Smart girl. Tell me, Ayumi Aito? Okay, that's creepy as fuck. Why is it that a cop is going around asking pointed questions like that? More curious still, not just any cop, but a publicly shamed cop on leave. A shamed cop who has a history of... How do they word it? Ah, yes. A history of psychotic episodes. How do you know all that? We all have friends, Detective Ito, and when detectives are wandering around my part of the city, my friends tell me everything I want to know. Honestly, you don't seem all that crazy to me as to why you look after Omega. Let's say you piqued my interest. So, look at us. You said no small talk, and here we are, off in the bushes somewhere. Let's get back on track, shall we? As you're not acting in any official capacity, it's safe to say no one knows you're here, correct? No, I suppose they don't. In your position, I might have tried to lie, but I appreciate the honesty. It was a rhetorical question anyways. I know for a fact there's no one coming for you. Oh, I'm gonna die. Funny, you don't strike me as the stupid type, and yet you willingly entered a den of vipers. If you valued your neck staying on your shoulders, surely you wouldn't do something so reckless. You can skip the threats. If you wanted to do something to me, you have already done it. Plus, you're smart enough to know not to hurt a cop, even one in my position. Good, I like you. Given your prickly demeanor, I doubt you're working with one of my competitors. And you're definitely not here for the police buddies. Okay, I give up. I have to know. What exactly is it you want to know about Omega? So, you just tell me? I'm looking for this girl. Her name is Rena. I was told she was involved with the agency somehow. I want to know what happened to her. How very noble of you. Figuring that out might be a bit difficult, as I'm afraid Omega is an extremely recent acquisition. To get back further, you'll have to talk to its president and former owner, a man named Ilchi Higashi. As so it happens, that makes two of us who'd like to have a word with him. Like peas in a pod, us two. Unfortunately, when he handed over the business, he became a bit, how should I put it, forgetful about his outstanding debt to us. And the poor thing is so scared of me, he's ignoring all my calls, probably thinking I'd do something awful to him if I found him. I can't imagine how he got that idea, can you? Maybe he'd prefer talking to a police officer instead of talking to me. That's actually not a bad idea. Huh. I'm not some green recruit. I know how this works by now. What's the catch? You'd never tell me where he was and send me on my way for nothing. Of course I wouldn't. You have to prove that you can be trusted first. There's someone else I need to talk with, a bit of a softer target than Higashi. Pretty good deal, right? Everything you're looking for in exchange for one little job. Just one job, right? I'm trying to think. Is it going to be worth it? Like, working for her will make my life easier, no doubt. But how much is this going to backfire? Fuck it. Why not? Oh, don't make this more difficult than it has to be. You'll agree eventually, so why fight it? I know a lot about you, top of your class, and one of the best detectives on the force. You wouldn't let something as pesky as moles get in the way of a good information, would you? I've heard about you too, Kazumi Mifune. Or more accurately, I heard a lot about your father. As you should. My father was a good man. It's not surprising you know more about him than me. That'll change soon enough. I won't be a footnote in his story much longer. My father always undervalued the power of information, but I really get to know the people I associate with. You, for instance. Everything you've done points the picture of someone who's very determined and very desperate to find this girl of yours. Don't let other people tell you otherwise, Detective. I think those traits are a wonderful combination. However, it also means you don't have a whole lot of bargaining power right now. If you don't want to work with me, that's fine. You can go home and quietly overdose on whatever medication they've got you taking instead. Furthermore, I could just refuse your request altogether, but that'd be so boring. We both need something, so let's help each other out instead. Do the job I ask, and I'll tell you what I know about little Higashi. As I was saying, like him, there's another business owner in Akihabara who is unfortunately behind on her payments as well. Such a shame too. I really wanted a straightforward relationship with this one. See, I help out with a few things. In exchange, she kicks back a little of her business. Sometimes we settle for new contracts to renegotiate the terms of our mutually beneficial relationship. Sadly, she neglected to sign the newest one. I'm a cop, not a Yakuza debt collector. Do it yourself. Suspended cop. You can't parade your badge around as proof you're some whole white knight anymore. Due to the recent transition of power, I can't do it myself this minute. The dogs at Tokyo Plains headquarters started painting whenever me or any of my men are seen outside of Kabukicho. I'm not asking you to club someone's head in. I'm only asking you to give them a friendly reminder to keep up with the date on the paperwork. Easy enough, right? Here, take it. Do this for me, and I'll feel more comfortable giving out information about Omega. Also, I'll remind you, with your impending review, it would be unseemly if it got out you were meeting with Yakuza, wouldn't it? Blackmail, huh? That's such an ugly word. And here I thought we were becoming friends. No, I'm just stating the facts of the situation is all. The business you're going to is a cat cafe in Akabara. Kazu can give you the address on the way out. I actually already know it. A cat cafe or what? A cat cafe? What else would it be? Well, a cat cafe or maid cafe. What? Are we talking about cats or people dressed up as cats? Because a freaking cat cafe, actual cats, adorable, fluffy, precious kittens. Why the hell would I invest in some stupid maid cafe? Cats, normal cats. Damn it, now I'm all worked up. Look, get that goddamn contract signed and we'll talk. Okay, you know what? That was kind of cute. I don't know what it is, but I'm into her. I don't know why. She's kind of cute. Oh God. I feel like I wonder if those young girls ended up being okay. I feel like I got what I needed and left them to fend for themselves. If only I had more time. No point in trolling it for now. I need to go talk to Sakiko at the cat cafe. Oh, we can get more info. Sometimes I find my mind drifting off. It sails right into those fluffy pancakes. Yes! If I manage to get back to a normal life, I will eat nothing but cap-shaped pancakes for dessert for the rest of my days. No way I could make them as good as they do. Here, though, not unless I magically become a better cook. Whoops, got distracted by sweets. Sweet pancakes. Need to go to the cat cafe and put this nasty business to rest. So this is the cat cafe. Doesn't look like he's around. Interesting. Oh yeah, before we start this, as I was saying, I feel like I'd be like a very kempt, that's the word, right? Kempt partner of that chick, like the Yakuza one. Cause don't get me wrong, I am into her, and I'm a sucker for a little bit of pampering. Like, it's pretty bad. I would likely turn a blind eye to a lot of shit just to get some pampering. It's pretty bad. I'm a sucker, and I know it. I know it very well. But like, God, she's so cute, and yet she would definitely cap someone in the kneecap. It's fucked up. It's a fucked up dichotomy. And it's really fucked up. That's what I'm into. Anyways, welcome back. I think Tomo remembers you. He must be appreciative of all your help to make him feel better. Although, I've had to stop the deliveries of sashimi. Even the smell seems to set off his bowels. Aww. Another quirk added to an already quirky character. Maybe it's a sign you were right about the fish. Yeah, if you're gonna feed animals like cats and dogs anything, it has to be properly cooked. Yeah, listen, we need to talk. Okay, sure, why the serious face? What's on? I need you to sign this. You owe the Yakuza? How exactly does the owner of a cat cafe get mixed up with the Yakuza? Huh? What do you mean? I met someone recently who gave me a contract with your name on it to sign. I read it, and it seems like you owe them quite a bit of money. Why? I've been around this kind of stuff for a long time, and I can't figure out how a cat cafe owes that kind of money. Money? Yakuza, wait, you're working for her? Why? I'm not working for anyone. All I've got is this contract and your name, and I want to know why. The truth is, this place isn't all above board. Or it is, but wasn't always. I didn't borrow money or anything, that's stupid. When I was setting up this place, I was trying to stay above water. But the building owner kept coming by to complain, and then these government types and health inspectors came knocking. I never realized how complicated opening up a place like this in Tokyo could be. All the rules and regulations. All I ever wanted was to help out kittens and make people happy. Then she came by, someone who loved cats as much as I did. She offered to help me smooth things over with everyone. I mean, I saw the tattoos and everything, but I don't think you should judge people because of how they look. I still don't. You know what? I can respect that, and I like that. There was no way I was going to stay open and keep my kittens if I didn't get help fast. So I accepted her offer, and things got better pretty quickly after. The building almost stopped complaining, and all the permits fell into my lap. Maybe you think I'm stupid, but the cats here would be strays or dead if I didn't get her help. For a while, I thought I was saved by a guardian angel. After all, she loved the cats and was kind of friendly to me. It's been quiet too. The business with Tomo's bowels was the first incident I've had in months. About 2 months after accepting her help, when I was closing up the shop, some men showed up with a contract like the one you're holding and said it was for services rendered or something like that. It wasn't much at the time, so I signed it and owed her a lot after all, and I was doing pretty well. I owed her a lot after all, and I was doing pretty well. Only they kept coming back, and every time they had a new contract. Every contract wanted more and more money. It's gotten out of hand. I can't keep up anymore. Kazumi won't even see me anymore to talk about it. You didn't really think you'd get a favor from the Yakuza for nothing, did you? I wasn't being greedy, I told. I thought she was trying to help. Helping is the only way she knows how. This place is gonna kill me without the cuteness. Please, you have to help me. The amount of money they've asked for is out of her hand. I'm doing well for now, but if they get their way, I'd be out of business. You have to tell Kazumi. Please, tell her that if this place closes down, all these cats, there'll be no place for them to go. The poor kittens, they'd be put down. I can't support them myself. I don't think animal services would let me keep them. I couldn't live with myself if that happened. I'm begging you, Aito. Don't do this. I'll help. Yes, I got my professionalism back. Damn it, it doesn't matter what I need from her. I can't make you sign this in good conscience. Hooray, I knew good would prevail in the end. Thanks. How did you get mixed up with that woman anyway? I need information from her. You should be careful. I don't know much about her, but her dogs are dangerous. Last time they were here, I heard them talking about having to teach a girl from another cafe a lesson or something. Makes me feel sick thinking about it. What else would you expect from guys like that? Breaking legs is probably all they're capable of outside of grunting and drinking. Call me naive, but I don't get how someone can be so two-faced. When I started seeing her face in the papers lately, I couldn't believe it. Surely that Willis woman they were talking about couldn't be the Kazumi I knew, or so I thought. Because it's like you said, a tiger can't change its stripes, right? Maybe so. At any rate, you should probably be more careful who you trust in the future. Sorry, I didn't mean to get you wrapped up in all this. But thank you for not making me sign. So what's your plan? I'm not sure if I really have one. Maybe I can appeal to her Connor's side. If she really is a cat lover, I'm sure she wouldn't mind. Or she wouldn't want to see the little guys hurt, right? Oh no, I've really gone and got myself into trouble, haven't I? Maybe I should go instead. The contract was given to me, so I better deal with it myself. Plus, I get the impression that being confined by the cops hasn't put her in a great mood. I'm sure you don't agree, but I still think there's something good in her. Sometimes I can't help but wonder if she's doing all these things if she didn't grow up into that life. And all the kids loved her when they played with her. Cats are such good judge of character. I somehow don't think her treatment of animals correlates too much with her treatment of people. I'm suddenly starting to feel a little queasy, thinking about going back there without the contract. Damn it, Ayumi. You've really gotten yourself into this time, haven't you? No point in dwelling it for now. I made up my mind, and can't run Yakuza debt corrections just because I'm in a tight spot. Take care. Don't worry. My kids are never wrong in judging someone's character. Can I take Tomo? Yeah, sure. I'll think of something, but I need you to lay low and maybe close up shop for a while until I sort something out. No, give me the cats. I miss them. Hey, what are you doing here? Go back. Honestly, little one, I don't want you to get hurt. Go home. Oh, we took Tomo. Yeah. Okay, what else is around here? It looks like they've been digging up the sidewalk, but since they're blocking my view, I can't see quite what they're doing. Hey lady, need something? There's nothing to see here, so why don't you move along? Why should I? You said it yourself, there's nothing to see here after all. Bit of advice for you, if you're trying to keep someone from staying into your business, I wouldn't lead with nothing to see here. See, she thinks so too. Every time you say nothing to see here, people stop and stare at us instead of actually moving along. Nothing to see here. Really does kind of make me want to look more, you know? It's kind of a sinister, nothing to see here. That's what cops say, and there's definitely, without a doubt, was something here. Thanks a lot for your advice, boys. Last time I checked, it was you who worked for me, not the other way around. Alright, you need to be so damn touchy. Fucking prick. All we're saying is, unless you want every passerby in Kabukicho Stopping and staring at us? You could try sipping it. Sip it? Is that how you talk to all of your employees? You are aware who I work for, right? Digging the hole is the least you is. So do as I say. Dude, be nice. These jobs are the worst. What exactly are you guys doing? All of a sudden, I can't help but wonder what some suit is doing standing by a construction site. I have to agree with you, the little lady, on that one. As far as I can tell, pulling up a strip of concrete for no damn reason at all. No reason, far from it. It's scheduled maintenance, requested by the building's owner. There are complaints of people falling or getting hurt because of uneven pavement, so my employer generously offered her own money to fix it. Maintenance, huh? Seemed perfectly fine to me until we started hacking into it. And you seem awfully impatient for us to fill it back in. Maybe it's got something to do with that little thing we had wrapped in cloth before. Shut up, or I'll take you to dig 2 more holes after this one. 2 more? Ooh, I get it. I think that was meant to be some sort of threat. Yes, exactly. I mean, what you said wasn't exactly threatening. Honestly, I've heard better. Is he trying to imply that he's gonna make us cover ourselves in concrete? Kind of a boring threat. Fine, bad joke. But maybe you two should remember you're being paid very generously to be here, so shut it. And you, miss, would you please kindly move along? As you can see, I'm busy enough for these 2 without any additional distractions. Not exactly in the mood to dance. I should get going. Oh, that's a shame. Welcome back. I assume you took care of that little maintenance nuisance for me? I didn't have a sign it. I couldn't in good conscience ruin someone's life like that. 450,000 yen? Was that $300,000 or something like that? That's fucking insane. Maybe it's closer to 400,000. I'm not sure. Because I'm trying to think. Oh, I even looked this up in speculation earlier. Like earlier in the series. Isn't the American dollar like 60% more than the yen? Like the yen is like 60 cents per dollar? Or something like that? Fuck, I don't know. Maybe it's close to 70. 70 or 75? Let me explain something to you. If I give you something to do, you don't come back until it's done. What? What? Do you think you're some sort of more crusader? Helping out the little guy? What'd she tell you anyway? That she was a small town girl who couldn't keep up with the big meanies in Tokyo? Put it that way, I guess I do sound like I'm asking a bit much. Did she tell you about all the cats that kept escaping? Or the ones who wandered into nearby businesses? How about the heaps of trash that were piling up around the place? If it weren't for me getting people off her back and cleaning up the place, those cats would probably be dead by now. What we have here, detective, is a trust issue. You were too quick to take the other side because of who I am, or at least who you think I am. Pity, Kazu. Yes, boss? Take Aito outside and show what happens when people disappoint me. Don't be too rough. I don't want to repeat of last time. Oh, and leave her face alone. I hate it for someone to see a black eye and think she might be worthy of sympathy. Keep her jacket here. I like it. It's very chic. Did you know my friends tell me when all the police raids are coming, it's pretty handy, really? As a matter of fact, there's one scheduled for tomorrow. I'll be gone, of course, but If they were to find this jacket, well, who knows what they'd think. Would be a pity if someone recognized it. Kazu, escort her out. Good luck finding that stupid little girl. Tomo? Hold on, Kazu. Ido, what is this? He's, I guess he's a stowaway from the cat cafe. He is, huh? I see. I love him. Oh my god. She's so cute. The pug. Oh, the cuteness is gonna kill me. Look at his squishy little face. I can't have a detective being around such a cute little face. What's his name? Beaton. Oh, I think his name is Tomo. Tomo? That's not much of a mint name for a man, is it? Oh my god. I think I shall call you Mr. Marshmallow. Yes, because that's a name for a man. You know, this game goes from like so dark and disturbing to so cute and funny. The whiplash is fucking amazing. About that blackmail and beating. Oh, that? Forget it. Really? Oh, good. Oh, Ito, lighten up. You're not a liability unless you start talking to your cop friends. And you wouldn't do that, would you? No, they likely wouldn't believe me at this point anyway. My thoughts exactly, so cheer up. How can you stay mad when looking at those big eyes and those little feet? The little beans! I look at you, and I see a woman whose priorities are all wrong, Ido. You don't appreciate what you have, only what you're looking for. That's it, until you find it. But then... What? What's left? Tomo, get out of the way, I'm trying to read. That said, I was serious about one thing. If you talk to any cops about my business, or about my, affiliations... Oh, sorry, affections for cats, or anything like that, Kazu might pay a visit to your apartment and pick up where he left off. But who wants to think about all that? The logistics of dismembering and disposing of a detective's body when you got these little whispers rubbing against you. Psycho was right. You do genuinely love cats. So why make her sign a contract that would end her with her being able to... So why make her sign a contract that would end with her having to put the cats down? Psychico isn't as perfect and cute as she seems. She might love her cats, but she has a strange way of caring for them. She owes me a great debt, and it's my right to collect it. If her cat cafe shut down, I'd make sure the cats have a home, though I can't say the same for their owner. This job is about tough decisions, not legal ones like you cops make. In my business, you have to sleep with the choices you make, not leave them at the door when you hand the case over to the courts. Mr. Marshmallow likes being picked up. Aw, he is pretty cute. I'm not sure if you meant for this outcome, but I have to say, you have some guts coming back like you did. I thought you'd be another pushover cop to keep in my pocket. I underestimated you. And in doing that, I've given you the information on one of my weaknesses. It's funny, really. I spend so much time making sure I'm not seen as a weak woman that all these men expect me to be, that I don't feel like myself sometimes. Yeah, that's because some of the stuff you love, you feel would make you feel weak. And you know what? That's not true. Look, I don't care if you're the most manly man on earth. If you like wearing pink, Or you like glitter. Or you like something that's traditionally girly. Who the fuck cares? Who cares if you're the most manly man and want to dress up in a dress because it makes you feel pretty? Do it. If that's what you want, if that's what makes you feel good, do it. You should feel good about yourself, no matter what anyone else says. And I guess for her, like, I get it. She is under a lot of pressure to look tough and to feel like she is equal with the men she's working with. But in the same vein, the confidence of being yourself is enough to be an equal. Because think about it. If she is super, like, into cats, like she is, and she is like that around her men, and someone says something, if she snaps back right away and is like, so what? Got a problem with that? Then no one's going to be saying shit. Because you know what? That confidence comes off more than the tough demeanor. And no one's going to fuck with someone who's confident. But you know what? People will fuck with someone who's acting tough. Because a lot of times it is just that, an act. So, you know what? You gotta be yourself, you know? But you have to be confident about being yourself. Anyways, let's get back to it. Something I'm sure you understand quite well. Tell you what, I'll let you have that one little weakness of mine. It's only fair. I know so many of yours after all. In a different life, maybe we could have been friends. Kazu, stand down for now. I don't consider yourself lucky. I'll let you keep your jacket tonight. Understood, boss. Alright, forget the cat cafe contract. I'll get one of my boys to deal with it later. What is it you wanted again? I want to speak to Omega's company president, Higashi, about a girl signed to his agency. Ah, that's right. Our missing agency president and one of his many projects. Ah, what a despicable little man. I'll tell you now, I had no problem taking control of the business from him. I left him as president to keep a few of his clients happy, a decision I regret now. Did you kill him? No, he has to be still alive. Where is he? Unfortunately, I'm just in the dark about where he disappeared to as you, I'm afraid. A deal's a deal, though. While you were out, I got an address to one of his old hideouts and the code to get in. I can't guarantee you'll find anything there, but I said I'd tell you what I knew, and that's what I know. You haven't set one of your stooges to check it out for you? Stooges? I like you, but don't push it. As I said earlier, me and my men can't afford to be spotted right now, especially in an area getting so much special attention. Special attention? Doesn't Kabukicho get enough attention on its own? Kabukicho is what it is, but this isn't Kabukicho. Fuck, I hate that word. This particular spot's got its reputation, and subsequently, its extra police patrols a bit more recently. In fact, I hear there's still an ongoing investigation going on there. The sewer murder. Holy shit. I heard you'd be immediately familiar with the area and the incident that happened there. My condolences on the loss of your partner, Detective. On your partner, Detective Tanaka, by the way. All the papers are rushing to make you out to be the incompetent, or worse yet, some sort of psychotic killer. Maddening, isn't it? My friends in the police headquarters say you two were close. That's no way to lose someone you love. I suppose that's not much to ask what really happened. Was there really someone there that night? Thanks on the condolences, but what happened that night isn't something I want to discuss right now. Suit yourself. Let's change the subject back to Higashi. It took a bit of digging to find that address. Seems he was keeping a secret second hideout in Shiguku under a fake name. Now that we know where it is, he probably knows too. I highly doubt he'd be stupid enough to stay holed up in it. But I also doubt he's smart enough to completely clear the place out before he left town either. There's probably something in there that would lead us right to him. Get what you want, then let Kazu know where the slime is so we can straighten him out. He'll get those fantasies of running away out of his head. The code to the door is 11235. It's the only keypad locked on the street. You can't miss it. For what it's worth, I wish you good luck in finding your little girl. But remember, you can't save them all, Ayumi Aito. Oh, and Aito? Thanks for bringing Mr. Marshmallow to me. Being holed up in one place for the last few weeks can be a bit taxing. You know? I remember he loves fresh fish. Fresh fish, huh? Sakiko certainly does have an eccentric taste. Kazu, go pick up some sashimi. Right away, boss. Oh, that was mean. I get it, but fuck, that's mean. And Shinjuku is our next destination. But we will tackle that next time. Yeah, there we go. Investigation up to 100. I am glad I am still professional. Though I kind of wish that was higher. I wonder if I should have refused her outright. But I do actually prefer the outcome that we had. As far as the neurosis goes, I really shouldn't have pushed it in the beginning of the game. Because I racked up, what, 5? Or 6? Something like that? I don't know what to do for my sanity. I honestly don't. I could have played the first, like, talking a little better. And that might have helped. But I honestly don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess there's small things I could have done here and there, but I think overall I did the best I can, and it's turning out okay. But honestly, after that episode, which, you know what, I kind of needed something a little bit lighter and more cute. But after that, it did lead on to, how should we say, something a bit darker, or at least that's how it's kind of hinting at. And I'm curious into where this is gonna lead, because that locked door has had me interested for like the whole game on like what's going on with it, and I want to know. I'm way too curious. But anyways, I do have to leave it there for now, so we'll pick it back up next time. So with that being said, thank you for tuning into The Frequency. This is the Rebel Lemon signing off. So good night and sweet nightmares.